Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Ben the Human Plays The Wandering Village with Dave swimming through the ocean. Patty died. I'm devastated all over again. I totally forgot we got somebody killed last episode. Oh no, for the first time. If you're enjoying the series, be sure to subscribe to the channel. That would help me out a lot. But let's get underway here. We could tell him to swim. We could tell him to swim faster or tread water. That's cool that the commands change. Like, obviously they're still doing the same thing, but it's neat that the text has changed. They have clearly paid attention. Alright, how are we doing? What do we need to build? What do we got? We've got... Oh, the fishery is up. The fishery... No, wait, we already have the fishery. What was the new thing we were working on? The aquarium. You just go look at the fish. No, we got this new building for harvesting wood, which I think I would like to get at least one of these up and running. And maybe you probably only want one at a time, unless you have like a ton of workers just lying around, not doing anything. We're about to pick up some new people though, so that's grand. Looks like there's real land over here. Trying to click on whatever oh, that looks like a poison farm? Not a farm, but a poison forest, perhaps? You see those little tufts of poison popping up in the air? Now, so we can start harvesting those logs, which is grand. Group of nomads, come along! How many of you? 3 people. Fantastic. Why is there still one tent here? Get this out of my sight. Party is back with stone in hand. Let's send them out for some more sand. And then once the aqua farm has been researched, we can look. Maybe I think I'll still hold off on the glass manufacturing building, because like none of the buildings we're thinking about building need glass. We really should. The evaporator is the only one that needs it, and it's already built. So for now, I think we'll hold off. What we can do is, because we just have a plethora of resources, let's go ahead and build the second compost heap that we talked about. We don't want to build it too close to this house, because the point of that house being there was for these people, but we don't want them to be like upset either, because they live so close to a compost heap. So we could actually build it right here and it would do just fine. Group back. Oh, we got a decision to make. After a long walk... Oh, it's this... Oh no, they're gonna kill another one! Well, last time we had to help them fast. Go get something to pull them out? Damn it! We got some wood out of it because they found a long wooden branch. Oh no! We lost Granny? Or is that Cranny? It looks like a G. Not Granny. Oh no. Well, welcome to the Onbu, guys. We keep getting people killed in quicksand, apparently. Oh, devastating. Well, that's 2 people down. My bad. How's the medicine coming along? You've made 6. With 2 in storage. The doctor is on break. How's your hunger? It's still pretty low. The two groups are back now. We will send you out for this and for this, since it's very close. You'll come back pretty quickly, I'd assume. As soon as they get out there. And then I'm assuming once we hit this island, Dave's going to take another nap here. And then it looks like we could choose to go back onto dry land. Looks like there's some sort of forest here, but I can't quite click on it. Scavenging party is back. Send them out to the shipwreck. So yeah, there's a sleep spot here. So Dave will take a nap, I assume, as soon as we hit that. This is kind of interesting. There's a feeding spot and then just an empty island. And then what looks like... Well, we'll have to keep going, because it looks like this goes back onto dry land. Remains to be seen exactly what's up ahead if we go that way. Alright, how's the research coming? About 80%, I'd say. Still working on the second compost heap here. The dung collector has been put on notice. We're slowly working through our iron backlog. Right, I assume Dave's gonna take a rest on his own, but if he doesn't, I will tell him to. Yeah, that's what I thought. Because he's already pretty tired. All the beats are doing fine. I wonder if... I'm guessing they plant and harvest. Who are the people that haul beets? Is that carriers? Transporters, harvesters, or builders? I'm guessing, yeah, like these people are all just kind of like, the beets are filling the field and we haven't transferred any of the beets elsewhere. So it might be important to move more people to carriers to just start moving resources down around more often. Ask them for shelter and offer them some water. Let's go ahead and try that. We got some corn and we got a ton of knowledge. Heck yeah. That's pretty sick. I don't think we can go to this one, even though I can kind of see it. It won't let me click on it. So let's go to this next shipwreck here. Aqua Farm's almost done. We need to get more people. Well, once again, we're running into a lack of manpower to be able to expand our village. We should also be plotting out, like, what are we trying to achieve here? Maybe windmill into bakery, and then we could actually make use of wheat. We'll need to gather more knowledge. Oh no, we won't, because I assume I just used 3 on the windmill. Yes, so we'll have just enough to make the bakery, which is kind of fun. We've been talking about that for a while. Onbu has wagged his tail while he was asleep? I doubt. I cast doubt upon this. Oh, he's waking up. Still working on that road over there. Maybe we'll switch you guys over to builders. Because, like, I don't really have a lot of things to harvest. Like, they've already cleared the sawmill for more stuff. They've gone ahead and built this other compost heap. So I'm going to start turning dung into biogas. We can store that here. And we should go ahead... Well, we're doing fine on food without using compost. Like, it boosts growth. But we're doing just fine with the amount of stuff we have. So maybe we should hold off on compost until we, like, really need it. Oh, that leads us back into the desert. I do not want to go back into the desert. Dave is good with it. Thank you, Dave, for listening to reason. So we're going to head back into... I think this is the jungle. Don't quote me on that, though. If there's another green biome that looks very similar to the jungle, that might be the case as well. We could go ahead and disable the doctor for now. We're not really using the doctor. So let's go ahead and build this aqua farm. It's much smaller than I would have thought it was. And very interesting. You can build it anywhere, but it needs the space around it just like a farm does. So let's maybe put it like here, right in the middle of this berry patch. And then build this road over, and then build the road down, like that. Let's go ahead and prioritize. And then if we need to, I'd kind of like to delete this guy, or maybe replace it. It's actually, I should just do this now. Worker posts are so cheap 5 wood, 5 stone, that's no problem. So once this gets built, we'll just delete this one and then build this new road across. And then if we need like a new granary or something to store all our food, we could plop that right down next to this kitchen. Scavenging party is back with more wooden planks. Well done. There's an oasis up there. Well, let's go ahead and snag that water while we can. I'm assuming Dave's going to stop for food here. When he does, we can snag this forest island. Because it should take like 2 hours, maybe. We're halfway through this last rock quarry. Not a problem. Still working on this one over here. You guys... your storage is full. How did that happen? Where are we storing food, anyway? Like, this is a water tank. Oh, right here. Pantry. Yeah, full of beets, full of beet soup. I'm stunned. Maybe we should go ahead and look at the granary. Stores 200 food. I assume it's slightly larger than the pantry. Takes 3 and makes 5? I guess everything takes 3 and makes 5. We are on an island. Are you gonna eat on your own, Dave, or do you need me to tell you to? Nope, you got this. No problem. Alright, go ahead and delete these 2. And I think we should... Maybe what we need to do is just dial back our farming then. Because, like, if we're making that much food, we don't really need to be. Although, our tomatoes seem to be, like, gone for some reason. For some reason, they're not hauling these beets. Maybe it's because there's too many beets. We've just made too many beets. And, in fact, we're going to take another person away from the beet farmers. And we'll add them to the builders for now. Just to keep them, you know, gainfully employed. 2 unemployed people? Oh, it's because we unemployed our doctor as well. You guys are doing fine down there. I could... Oh, I did want to put them to work in the aqua farm whenever that happens. Do we have a lot of salt water just lying around? Or have we processed that all into water? We have 17. I should probably stop that for a second, so I can at least make sure I have enough to build out the aqua farm first. Because if this guy absorbs all of the salt water into normal water production, then this will never get built. Okay, now it has enough. I assume they won't ever take stuff out. I don't think. Like, they're like, ah, God, the aqua farm, or I mean, the evaporator's out of salt water. Pull it out of the building that we're constructing currently. I don't know if they'd ever do that. All right, now I think we're gonna have to pay attention to the poison level because we're going back onto land, and I'm assuming that's when Dave will start gaining poison level again. Yeah, he's gone from 12 to 13 now. So we'll have to keep an eye on that to make sure we can have a doctor available in case he gets sick, which would not be great. Ah, 2 people got assigned to the sawmill. I see, that's where they went. Alright, so nobody's unemployed anymore. Pull these 3 builders out of here, move them over here, and make them builders again. And then we will delete this guy, and then build this road across, like that. We'd like to make deleting you a higher priority. And let's go ahead and build us a last hut there to fill out that entire neighborhood. Man, this place looks terrible. There's rivers of poison running through this land. Yikes! It does look pretty bad. There's a small spore cloud. There's 3 poison swamps on land. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to monitor Dave's health going forward. All right, granary it is. We talked about it. We're gonna do it, and then we'll get to the bakery next. So the windmill, we want to like, not pigeonhole. It's not the right word at all. We'll want to tie it to when we start wheat production. Ah, okay. So we have water folk. Focus on worker. Why is the worker poisoned? What the heck? why are my people poisoned all of a sudden? Is it because we're just in a poison land? That does kind of make sense. Poisoned. 5 out of 46. Holy crap! Get that doctor working. Reduce the builders. Add to the doctors. Fisherman. Hold on. Grinds wheat into flour. I think I would want this in this like whole kind of food district I have going on over here. So we'll just plop that right there. When they get around to it, they'll get around to it. But for now, we could do fish patty or kelp. Looks like fish patty is the appropriate temperature. So let's just go ahead and fill this guy out. Don't harvest the Onbu spike if you don't have to. There we go. So we're gonna have a cool fish farm going. That's pretty fun. And this guy cannot catch fish, so let's go ahead and disable our buildings that are only for being in the ocean. Fire up the dung collector again. And let's keep an eye on Dave's health, so that when we need the Onbu doctor, we can at least we can go ahead and fire that up. Is everybody being reassigned appropriately? I feel like it takes a while to get people out of a building and then working in somewhere else. All right, dung collector's been assigned. 2 doctors available. That is grand. 1 builder. Where'd everybody else go? Are you working at the log camp? Is that what happened here? I don't know. I like how it says they're mining. We're mining for wood. It makes me feel like Frostpunk. Have you guys ever played Frostpunk? Where you do like the wall drill or whatever it is, and you can get wood out of the wall. That's a fun game. I'm really excited for the second one. Look forward to that on the channel when that comes out. If it comes out. I don't know. It should. I don't see why it wouldn't. The first one was a great game. Let's see here. Still working on that rock there. This one we could... Well, we'll let it ride until it runs out of salt water. That's blood. Not what I'm looking for. Salt water? All right, they'll still be pulling salt water out of the seawater collector here for a little bit. But once that's wrapped up, then we can disable the evaporator here and assign it somewhere else. Dave's doing fine. We could get back into the mountains, or we could stay the course. I guess it would kind of depend on what we see ahead. I'd like to avoid this poison cloud. Not a big fan of that. We're doing fine resource-wise. We have so much stone. Like, I'm almost hesitant to even send people out for stone anymore. But it doesn't really impact things. Although I guess if we had too much in our storage, then where would they put it? So maybe we should leave it be. And the beat people have reached... Oh, that's so cool. The beat people have reached the limit of what they can make. The little fish patties is awesome. Oh, look at him! He's got a little fishing pole. That's amazing. All right, the beet surplus is starting to come back under control. At one point, the entire field was full of beets. It's kind of wild that they're like keeping tomatoes in check the way they have been. Like, they're barely keeping up with tomatoes. What's your deal? You're just like standing there. Do your job. What do you want me to do? Oh, I wonder if it's because they don't have any water. No. There's lots of water. I don't know. There's no water at the farm. Okay, there's somebody just took it upon themselves to deliver water. Thank you, smart people. It's actually very interesting to me that being in the ocean is harder to gain water, for crops, that is, than being in the ocean. Like, it reduces the productivity of the air wells to the point that you have to basically rely on the air wells here. Actually, we should upgrade this advanced funnel here, because this one is doing awesome, and I forgot I didn't have the resources at one point to upgrade that one, so we should do that. Go ahead and disable the evaporator. We've worked through all of the... We can disable the windmill. We don't have any wheat right now, but disable that one. You guys, storage is full, so we should disable that for a minute so we can let the stone guy catch up, and maybe assign one of them to be the stone dude. Meanwhile, we could go ahead and plop the open guy there, and then I think we have one more unemployed person, so maybe just assign them to the aqua farm for now. Alright, we have some poisoned people, so I'm gonna let these guys hang out for a bit and let the doctor do their work. I think he's coming on over. Reginald? He's eating? Reginald, there you go. Osmond, he's doing his job. Well done. Okay. Any more poisoned people? We have 3 poisoned people. Is there an easy way to see who's poisoned and who is not? You guys are fine. One of you is sick. You are sick. Why don't you go to the doctor? The doctors are here. Is the doctor going back to get medicine? Oh no, you're not a doctor, you're a researcher. Where's the doctor at? There he is. Moving. I have no idea. I need to let this guy get healed, otherwise we're gonna have this negative debuff to our productivity forever. Healing. Yes, he's healing Wilbur. Well done. A great day for Wilbur. Oh, Dave's got to take a nap. Does kind of make sense. Oh, I forgot to tell him which way to go. Good job, Dave, picking the right path. I totally spaced on telling him where to go. So that's my bad. Oh, I should have let that guy get a heal. My bad. When you get back, we'll fix you up. Still more people getting poisoned, huh? Oh man, people getting poisoned like right and left. Alright, well we should probably up our herbal production as well. And then maybe steal back some of these beet. See, these beet plots? Because if we're burning through beets like that fast, we don't want to... Or not, we're not... If we're burning through herbs that fast by people getting poisoned so regularly... Oh, new people. Oh yeah, come along. Some hungry and healthy people. That's totally fine. Needs have increased. Not a problem. Oh man, people are getting sick all over the place. Doctors! What are we doing? Oh man, our herb production is getting shredded. This is devastating. Alright, let's take a peek. How big is that? Oh, you're huge. Maybe we put you here. But let's take a peek at... Is there a way to make houses or like people more resilient to poison? Oh, we could look at the cottage, and the cottage does use glass. offers productivity, or it improves productivity of inhabitants and offers decent protection from poisonous air. It reduces the amount of people that can fit in there, but it's just a better building? What else could reduce? Those are just about producing food. The ambulance is a good idea, just to increase the movement speed of the doctor. This one seems a terrible idea. 1 out of 10 people treated without herbs dies instantly. It just sounds like a bad idea. Fights the spread of toxic plants using biogas or Onbu bile. Are there toxic plants on my Onbu? I didn't think so. Doesn't look like it. I think they're just getting sick from the nature around us. So this is when the game gets real on you. So I think we'll go ahead and get the wheat production off the ground. We'll just let the bakery finish. And then we'll go ahead and consider why don't you guys start using compost? Like, you guys don't seem to be able to keep up with tomato demand for some reason. Then we'll consider switching on those better houses, and then we could build out like a bigger neighborhood if need be. We still have 28 extra housing, so honestly, it might not be super necessary, at least to build a big Onbu, or a big extra neighborhood. I can't build an Onbu. The other thing is, getting the ambulance seems just like a good idea to get the doctor to move around faster. I don't know if there's any way to improve resistance to disease. This is about trees. A glass blower would be pretty necessary to build that extra neighborhood. Oh, used to create complex substances to be used as medicine. The lab is an interesting idea. But I wonder if that's medicine for people, or is that medicine just for the Onbu? Because then the next thing is the injector. And then panacea. So maybe this is only for the Onbu. And it is under Onbu. So I think we'll try to get some more knowledge. And then get glassblower. And then cottage following that. And then try to upgrade things to try and help out our villagers' resistance to poison, because it seems like that's happening relatively regularly now. Yeah, like everyone we heal seems to be getting poisoned worse and worse. Somebody's badly poisoned as well, which is not great. We have one unemployed person, so let's go ahead and make you another doctor. Dave is also getting poisoned slowly by the land. Oh, I shouldn't have sent you out. There's somebody... Okay, I'm assuming it's you. So you two should stick around so you can get cured. Ah, yes, you two are badly poisoned. So go ahead, doctors, do your thing. If you can. And then if we don't have enough research available, probably a good idea to do the ambulance, because that one doesn't take any knowledge. So because we have 5, we'll do the glassblower next, and then ambulance will follow. Alright, good job, doctor. Is the doctor poisoned too? No. At least the doctor is poison resistant to most things, so that's good for them. Alright, let's see. Rocks we have too much of. So rocks, we have a moratorium on collecting rocks for the time being. How's our poison looking? Jeez, 17 people are poisoned? Help! Oh my god, this is gonna go really badly for me, isn't it? Is it because he's sleeping just like out in the open? I wonder if that's the problem. Hey Dave, can I tell you to get up, my man? We need to get out of here. Many of your villagers are poisoned. Oh man, that got real bad real fast, didn't it? 17? We're probably out of herbs. Yeah, pretty dang close. Go ahead and compost the herbs. If anybody's gonna use compost, it should be herbs. Take you guys off. Cactus, corn, beet, wheat. We're flipping you guys over to wheat. Because for whatever reason, the tomatoes are slow as heck. They don't seem to be able to keep up with the demand of production. You guys are sick too. Storage is full, so like it's not water availability that's keeping tomatoes down. I don't know. Tomatoes just don't seem to be able to keep up. Now what I was hoping to find was to get Dave back up on his feet, and then we can like trudge along for a little bit longer, and then hopefully find a place that's a good place for him to rest. And then also help out the people. Okay, we are getting our poison back under control, thankfully. But on that sour note of the world poisoning us repeatedly over and over again, let's pause the episode there. If you guys enjoyed the episode, click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more, the Wandering Village or my other stuff I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. That also helps me out a lot. But until next time, everybody, I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.